Just like this entire snippet.
Yeah,
By itself.
yeah, just this. Oh God. Okay, so all right. Hi, everyone. Hello again. I've just been traumatized by Angel Lacera over here. She gave me well, she basically read quoted a scene to which involved someone's getting a boy having their family
Seems like a
jewels
scene.
ruptured. Oh, a teen. So basically, he was going through puberty, and he had. So basically, this kid's going through puberty, and he had his testicles ruptured. I can. I'm still having trouble. Basically, and like okay, at this moment in my mind I have this image of a slow motion image of the first shot going through his left testicle and then just like exiting its way through the poor kid's penis and actually ejecting itself like an ejaculation.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm just like so it's not just only it's just a bullet. It's like a spurt of blood following it. And then and then not only did Lacera mention that 6 rounds went into his balls. So the kid's been shredded pretty badly. I I'm sitting cross-legged right now. I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen, or boys and girls. Uh, Actually, I don't even recommend boys or girls watching this. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am well, not exactly completely traumatized. I am finding it rather interesting, but like, but in all honesty, ouch. I can tell you now, my testicles and my literally my testicles have like gone up into my body and they're like feeling somewhat safe at the moment, but like playing this game doesn't help. Oh, and to add to this, the the way this started, I'm gonna say Lacera started this conversation, and not only started it, instigated, and continued it on while I was clueless on what was going on. Okay,
You asked.
I I did not ask. All I did was I'm surprised. Okay, we were okay. We're gonna backtrack a little bit. At the start, what happened was, eh, um, Lucero and I were conversing and having a conversation on the IQ of the NPCs, or basically the mobs in this game. So, for example, like how you have your different classes of mobs. So the red mobs, who are somewhat a little bit special, and either suffer from some sort of mental illness because they stand on a grenade and they don't really run away. The next level up is the purple ones, which have a little bit more of a brain and can actually do, some damage to you. And then, of course, there's the gold mobs. Anyway, I'm referring back to, the gold, not the red mobs here. And the red mobs ended up saying, like, oh yeah, the red mobs are pretty dumb, etc. They stand. I'm surprised that their brains allow them to, even not even to prevent them shooting themselves in the foot. And then out of the blue, out of the blue, Lacera goes, yeah, I'm surprised they haven't shut their own dick off. And I was like, oh, well, okay, yeah. I was gonna be nice and say about the foot bit, because the balls is a little too much. And then out of the blue, she starts giggling. And now I'm not okay. I was a bit curious, but I didn't actually exactly ask what was going on. She goes, "Oh, and this reminds me of a scene. A scene that I was reading from a book." And I was like, okay. And under what circumstances would you be reading about a book in regards to that? Anyway, so back
It was
to
a medical thriller.
and then anyway, so back to like to continue on what was going on. I ended up finding out like then she just repeats or quotes the scene from the book, which I found.
Quoted. I didn't remotely read it to you.
You didn't read it. You just basically recounted what happened,
I
right?
would have loved reading it.
You recounted the fact that the doctor said this kid's balls had been ruptured by an SMG, and I'm sitting there like, oh, and then without a thought, my body ended up going, yeah, I'm going to cross my legs right now. So I'm like okay, so ruptured his balls, and then she continues to go on and say, oh yeah, it not only ruptured his balls, it entered the left side of his cock too. And I was just like, okay, that's a little too much. How many rounds did he? And then now I'm getting curious. Unfortunately,
5 to 6.
I had morbid curiosity. She goes 5 to 6, and I was like, ugh. And that's where I got the mental image of the first slow-mo bullet going through his balls from behind him and out the tip of his cock like an ejaculation, a bloody one. And now I'm sorry for that really graphical image, but that's some I don't
We're gonna have to mark this for mature audience.
yeah, well, of course you have to mark it for mature audiences. And there's this person who needs water. There you go. Oh god. And the thing was, Lacera was giving me shit for being racist. I'm now gonna give her shit for being graphic. I mean, okay, I understand she's a book writer and she has to be descriptive, but damn! That is painful!
Well, the fact it gave you such a visceral reaction, I need to keep that in mind for my readers.
I mean,
if there are any men reading my books, they're gonna be screwed over, literally and figuratively.
Wait, because I was actually considering buying that book, Alive in Wonderland.
Oh yeah, that one's old though.
I was actually considering buying that book and actually having a read of it. Oh god.
Your eyes would probably bleed from how old it is. I wrote that when I was like, what, 16, 17?
I remember you talking about it.
Yeah. I wrote it shortly after or before meeting you. Huh.
Yeah. Actually, no, after, because I remember you talking about writing the book and getting ideas for it as well.
Yeah, I published it in 2009, but I wrote it in 2008.
Yeah. Okay.
When I was 16 or 17 then.
I think you were writing a sequel about it or something?
Yeah.
Like with yeah, that's when you were talking about it. You were writing when you were writing a sequel about that book. Yep. But yeah, I mean like all right, for the men for the men that are watching this channel or subscribe to it, like I'm sorry, but we do get graphical at times. I do get racist at times. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sorry because it's my personality, and like I do it. I'm not sorry because it's actually in good humor that I can take a joke and have fun with my own, race, to be honest. And like, if you guys find it offensive, I'm more than happy to have a chat with you, but like, in my honest opinion, grow a pair of balls. Don't get them shot off, but grow a pair. And like, just, desensitize yourself from, shit like that. I mean, well, not desensitize yourself from me being, a total prick at times, but but like in with regards to getting shot in the balls, just you know, do your best to handle it as much as you can. You know, I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't
Maybe
even.
hard at times.
Huh?
Puns.
Did I make a pun?
No, but I just did.
What now? What now? What pun now?
I talked about even it's gonna be hard at times.
Ah ha 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 ah ha ha ah ha ha ha. How much? How much credits do you have? Can you buy the purple pistol yet?
Uh.
No. Yes, Garrus, we know it's safe because like I can see other characters. I mean, other players here.
I should get you to read that book.
I mean, like, you know what? Like, if I'm gonna have to read a book, I'm happy to read it while we're playing like games or like even you know what? Even like have some like do a little audio book and I'll upload it to YouTube and my reaction to like a new series. Like the series that we're gonna come up with is the Misfit reviews where we review the games, right? So we'll have another series where Hada reads books, or
reads books.
or Hada reads to the public, and reacts to certain books. And there's a fight going on here.
I can hear it.
And I shot a JTF by accident. I'm sorry.
Damn it, man. You're supposed to be helping the JTF, not shooting them.
It's not my fault they get in my way.
Uh,
And you got in my way too.
let's hope you don't get in their way.
I'd laugh if I ended up getting shot by the JTF because of how many times I've shot them in the butt.
Yeah, they just kill you outright.
Like,
Just like,
hey! It's the guy that kept
shotgun.
Yeah, it's the guy that keeps shooting me in the butt, thinking I have a bulletproof butt.
He even comments about it frequently.
Yeah. Can I rupture your balls? But not with an episode. At first, because I actually had to ask you to confirm if it was an SMG or not, because for some reason I was thinking it was a 50 cal, and I was like, shit, if that was a 50 cal and he got
left.
yeah, yeah, I was like, shit, that's worst case scenario. So I was like, okay, so if you got shot with a 50 cal, ow, but then when you said it was an SMG, I was like, oh yeah, that's not too bad. He's got another one left. Oh god. He's got another one left that he can, kind of use ish. Yeah.
This conversation is beautiful.
Yeah. Kind of like the one. I can't remember but the other conversation. Are you still gonna upload the other one?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even I don't even know what I'm like. But in all honesty, okay, all right. If we're gonna talk about injuries, like wartime injuries, I've known people who I don't personally know them, but I've heard of people who've been in accidents and they've had, their testicles strung out a little bit. And it's like, oh no, okay. Think of having your testicles strung out. I got reminded of the movie, fucking I Spit on Your Grave. Now that, boys and girls, I mean men and gentlemen and women, that is a movie that is not for the squeamish, okay? Especially I Spit on Your Grave 2.
There was a second movie.
Yes. There's a second movie that actually had, okay, I know this is gonna be a bit graphic for the boys, for the squeamish, so if you guys are really, yeah, if you guys are really, warning, not for the squeamish video. This is gonna be a not for the squeamish video. Because, yeah, what happened? What happened? Okay, so one of the scenes,